Hey, great to have you along this South Shores Morning News. Rob Hakala with the morning team. And don't forget, too, you can watch us up on YouTube. Hello there, everybody. WATD Radio on YouTube. And you can text the show. All texters are welcome. 781-837-4900. Well, I'm hearing the song right there of Bethoney Builders, the Bethoney Builders Podcast, which is normally Tuesday night, 7 to 8 on WATD. We got a big forum, though, coming up tonight. Chris knows how important it is. It is the forum to decide who will be the next mayor for the City of Champions, the City of Brockton. So that's coming up tonight, 7 to 8. But Chris will be back live on the radio next Tuesday. Chris Bethoney from the Bethoney Builders Podcast. Good morning, Chris.
Rob, good morning. And good morning, everyone. Thanks for listening. And excited to be here and join you this morning, Rob.
Yeah. How's the radio show been going? I know you got a couple under the belt now, right?
Yes, fantastic. We love being part of the WATD family. The Bethoney Builders Podcast continues to grow. Thank you very much for everybody that does listen. Please subscribe on YouTube and Facebook, Bethoney Builders LLC. Enjoy the Bethoney Builders Podcast. Myself, Chris Bethoney, Steve Burton, WBZ Sports Director, Christian Fourier, Patriots two-time Super Bowl champion, and our host, of course, Sophia Bethoney, which was CBS's MVP of the week a few weeks back, Rob.
Yeah, congratulations. That was a really exciting, big surprise. I remember seeing the photo, as I told you. I saw her photo and a big shout out on the billboard on my way home on the expressway.
Shout out Local 103, the hardworking men and women at the Electricians Local 103. Appreciate them and all that they do for everybody here in the Commonwealth.
Well, you got a lot, as you tell me, Chris, you tell me a lot of plates in the air, right?
We do, Rob. We don't stop at Bethoney Builders with the different things we're doing. Past church, we're 7 days a week. It's just the way that it goes.
Now, so what are the big things going on that you wanted to mention?
Well, one thing is we started a program with the Weymouth Public School System, Melanie Curtin being the superintendent, Mayor Mike Melise, shout out to both of them. Christine O'Connor is their athletic director. What we're doing is the Bethoney Builders Deck Challenge, and what takes place is that if you hire Bethoney Builders in the town of Weymouth to do a new deck build or a replacement, for each project we return $500 to the athletic department to offset the sports fees for the student athletes to help them out with those costs on a need basis. The school system will handle those details. We're just glad to be involved with all the residents and folks in the town of Weymouth.
That was great. It must have been good for you to go back, right? I mean, that was that's the town you grew up in.
It's the town I grew up in. I was a youngster playing many of the different sports, soccer in particular. I was a Team USA member back in 1986. I needed funding for an opportunity to travel the world, and the residents and businesses stepped up to help support me financially.
That's great. All right. So the Deck Challenge is underway, helping out Weymouth.
For sure, and we're actually taking that a step further. We're so encouraged by the support from all the folks and families in the town of Weymouth. We had Melanie Curtin, superintendent, reached out to me and said, boy, do you think maybe the coach and two of the team captains possibly could come down and see your Bethoney Builders Podcast live at Crazy Axes at Patriots Place, Gillette Stadium on the home game days? We said, of course. They then sent the email over that included the coach and 4 captains and the athletic director. I thought it through, and we huddled the Bethoney Builders Podcast crew, and we said, I'll tell you what, we're going to up that ante. If you can provide the bus and chaperones, why don't you have the whole varsity football team come and be able to experience the live Bethoney Builders Podcast this Sunday? Yes, in fact, this Sunday, the home game, Patriots versus Atlanta Falcons. We expect to have all the kids come in. We're going to go down to the Tom Brady statue. We're going to get group and team pictures together with the varsity football team for the Weymouth Wildcats, as well as the Bethoney Builders Podcast crew. And I'm going to shout out, we're actually going to have our own Rob Hakala here and his wife, and Quinn Kelly, who's the sports director here at WATD, come down as our guest, be part of this whole experience, as well as hey, folks, Rob Hakala is going to go to his first New England Patriots football game.
I've never been in my life. I know that's probably embarrassing.
As our guest.
It might be embarrassing to the next guest that's on the line here.
Not at all.
I'm afraid I'm going to get some. Yeah.
Here we go. You just opened the door. My very close friend.
Open that door.
My very close friend. We love him very much. He's a team member. He's a Bethoney Builders Podcast member, and his extended family. I'd like to introduce former New England Patriots tight end and two-time Super Bowl champion, Christian Fourier, to join us.
Hey, Christian, good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys. Look at Chris. Look at Chris. He's full of energy, isn't he, Rob? I mean, is there a guy that has more energy earlier in the morning than Chris?
No, he has the same morning energy at 9 in the morning as he does at 9 at night, I've noticed, because I've seen the show. I've seen you guys, and by the way, you guys do a great job. I've watched you in here on ATD with you on the monitor, Christian. Also, I've seen, Christian, you guys do the show from Crazy Axes at Gillette.
Yeah, no, that's the crazy thing is that you've never been to a game. Like, that's crazy.
I know. It's I grew up here. I grew up in the South Shore in the town of Hanover, and I've been to. My dad used to take me to Red Sox games when he was alive. I missed my dad, and then I went to a Celtics game, and I think I went to one Bruins game. But this is the one thing on my list. Never been to a Patriots game.
Well, then are you going to come by and check out the podcast? I mean,
I am. I'm going to be there very early so I can watch to see what happens and see how fun it is.
Well, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to fit the entire football team into that little room where we do the podcast. I think, Chris, you may have to move to the set based on like how many kids are going to be there.
We have
take the couch out?
We actually have a strategy. What we're going to do is we have a speaker to the outside of the glass windows to be able to view the event. So we're going to have majority of the players in Bethoney Builders T-shirts, I might add supporting the podcast. They will be out front, probably 30 to 40 players, staff, chaperones. And what we will in fact do, Christian, is we'll bring in the coach and then bring in maybe the first two team captains, and then we'll rotate out the other two team captains, and then the rest of the team players will support us from out front. And then afterwards, they're going to come inside the Crazy Axes. We're going to have pizza. We're going to have soda. I have a birthday myself on Saturday, so
that's right.
We're gonna see if we can rally up some cake that we can all enjoy. And I'd love to celebrate with everybody on Sunday morning.
Go Wildcats!
I like it. Look at that. We got the plan all set. All right, good. Well, you know what? I'll be there.
Wow. Per usual, Christian. I mean, as we had asked on air, guys, and if everybody's listening, I mean, beyond blessed. Again, we have a saying, it's the pros and the Joes at the Bethoney Builders Podcast. Christian Fourier, of course, it's an absolute honor. He's a pro. Steve Burton, WBZ sports director. I mean, they're the pros. Me and Sophia Bethoney are the Joes. But you know what? By their guidance, hopefully Chris Bethoney and Sophia Bethoney are trying very hard to come up to speed a little bit. And at some point in time, we'll get closer.
I think the thing that makes it work is each of you guys bring a different thing to the show. That's what I like. I mean, you've got your background, you got the building background. Sophia's done a lot of, I guess, of the designing, right? Is that from what
Absolutely.
I understand?
No, she's
ADUs.
dedicated, very talented. Sophia Bethoney, who's now actually, we made an announcement on this past Sunday podcast, is the majority and principal owner of ADU of Massachusetts, which is an additional company our family owns and operates. Sophia Bethoney at 17 years old owns a company that we expect to do incredible things. Actually, Sophia will be in, my understanding, with possibly this week with Governor Healy. Shout out Governor Healy to talk about her Sophia Bethoney's ADU Blessing Project, as well as what she's doing as a young woman operating a business in the women in construction field.
Wow, it's so great. Well, tell me, I know you guys are going to be doing your regular streaming show tonight, but next week you'll be back on our airwaves at 95.9 FM. And that'll be 7 to 8. I want to make sure that people tune in every Tuesday from 7 to 8. What are some of the things that you guys want to get into in the next few shows? You want to give anybody a little preview or a tease with you and Christian and Sophia and Steve?
Well, never to speak ahead for Christian. I'm going to let Christian take this, but I think Christian will echo that we don't script anything. You're getting real Chris Bethoney, Christian Fourier, Steve Burton, Sophia Bethoney. We have a few bullet points of subjects that we want to touch base on, But I think the chemistry and the magic to it is the fluidness of the show. That's what people tell us. It's not boring. We're hopeful that people find it entertaining. They seem to be listening to the podcast both live and then following up on Bethany Builders LLC on YouTube. Mm-hmm. It's all about having fun. I checked with the team members this past Sunday. We celebrated our 8th week, and we're having a great time. I love our team members at the podcast. Rob Hakala shout out, and Quinn Kelly shout out here at 95.9 WATD. Christian, take it from there. What are your thoughts?
No, here's what you can expect. Like we really hit everything. We do a lot of football. We do specific Patriot stuff. We'll look back at the game. We'll look ahead to the next opponent. And we also do a lot of I think what makes it unique is you can literally call in and ask, if you have building questions. Yeah. Right. Which I think is really key because, if you have football questions, we can do that also. But the building questions is really, Sophia and Chris. And we've had some interesting ones so far, and it can range from whatever you want. It can be a specific ADU question. How much do they cost? Where can you put them? How does it work? How do you all those things? How long does it take? You want a new deck? Okay, what goes into that? Hey, I screwed up. Can you save me? Sure. Chris will put on his cape and he'll come save the day. That's pretty much how it works. So you get a lot of everything. Obviously, some hijinks. A lot of teasing, but a lot of information too. I can't do a show if I'm not teasing somebody or we're not making fun of something. So you're going to get some humor and knowledge. I would say those are the two things.
I couldn't agree with Christian more. We've just found our way through the show. It's a combination of us working together and really understanding each other. But again, it all comes back to that we care about each other. Yeah. We care about our viewers and supporters. If you want to get behind something that really is about giving back to the community, exciting building show. These projects are going to get super exciting. And special guests. Christian, who we have? Obviously we have Steve Burton, Christian Fourier, which for me personally is just to the moon. But then we've had Shaquille O'Neal, Rob Gronkowski, David Ortiz, Jose Canseco, and I can guarantee you it's just going to keep ratcheting up, Rob. It's an exciting show.
Oh, I like that. Well, I've enjoyed it so far, and as I've seen it, it's only going to get better, and it's fun to see you guys out doing the show at Gillette as well on Sundays. And then, of course, I'm just happy you guys are part of our family now here at WATD. We love it.
Like Christian.
All right. Listen, we love it too. I got to jump off. Yeah. I am a full-time professor at Bryant University. Oh. Shout out to Bryant University.
Shout out Bryant University. Shout out Christian Fourier doing a great job down there at the communications program. We're big supporters of that. So
No, I appreciate it. Listen, and so this is great. Rob, great to meet you. I can't wait to meet you in person, and hope you get a win for your first Patriots game. Maybe we'll get you a foam number one finger Brady never got from his parents when they took him to a football game.
Here we go.
So look forward to meeting you.
Shout out Christian Fourier. Thanks, bud.
Christian.
Appreciate it, Christian.
Fourier. Yeah, part of the Bethany Builders Podcast crew, which there are 4 of, right?
That's correct. You got Chris Bethany, Steve Burton, WBZ Sports Director, Christian Fourier, former New England Patriots tight end, 2-time Super Bowl champion, and our Sophia Bethany, who's the host. MVP, CBS MVP of the week a couple weeks ago. So, good Rob, stuff. In closing, if I can shout out just real quickly to a few of our sponsors. We love our family here at 95.9 WATD FM. Rob Hakala, South Shore Morning News. Thank you for having us. We got a shout out to Koopman's Lumber, Trex Decking, Northeast Savings Bank, your home for ADU financing. And past that, Rob, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming in today. And remember, the show on the radio will be back next Tuesday on the radio, because tonight we've got a very important political forum. Who's going to be the next mayor of the city of Brockton? That's an important decision. So we're going to have the 2 candidates that want that job. And Christine James will moderate. Christine, tonight at 7.
Rob, can I shout out to anybody who wants to reach me? Chris Bethany, Sophia Bethany, the South Shore's #1 dad-daughter duo, 781-898-8018, www.bethanybuilders.com. Give us a call for all your residential home improvements. Thanks, Rob.
Thanks, Chris. All right, there he goes, Chris Bethany, the Bethany Builders Podcast crew. And, of course, you can tune into them Tuesday nights, 7 to 8 on WATD. And make sure you get those building questions in as well.